Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me drop the seat slightly. There we go. How's that? Welcome to the World Cup final. We are nearly there. It's nearly over, and FPL's nearly back. But honestly, I've not seen the lineups yet. Just in case, if you've just joined, look in the comments. I have put the league code for the FPL, so if you've been joining me on this journey all the way through, then get involved in the FPL one as well, because that starts from tomorrow with me team lineup for that. But let's go and have a look. I've not looked yet, and see who is. Let me get the screen up. Who is going to be playing today? Let's have a look. So for score, I'm well excited. I don't know about you. New goat versus old goat. Yes. The lineups up. They are. So for Argentina, we have Emi Martinez in goal. Molina, Romero, Otamendi, Tagliafico. So Noah Cunha started today. He did play quite well in the last game. So fair dues, fair dues. Angel Di Maria. He starts. Right. Who's bringing him in? FPL Chester. Hello, mate. Not far away, just on the Wirral. Unless your name's Chester, of course. My nephew's called Chester. Rodrigo de Paul in midfield. Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, Alvarez, and the main man up top, Lionel Messi. There you go. Captaincy sorted. That's over. Right. Let's have a look for the French boys. Hugo Lloris in goal. Theo Hernandez. There was rumours he might be ill, so he does stop. Upamecano comes back in for Canate. Interesting. I might have Canate in my team, or I might have sold him yesterday. Can't remember. Varane, Koundé. Okay. Then in midfield, Tchouaméni, Rabiot, Kylian Mbappe, Griezmann, Dembele, and Giroud. So Rabiot makes the cut as well. Okay, so I've got some choices to make here. How exciting. Hello, Suma. Thanks for joining, mate. Hello, Joshua. What do you think of the lineups, guys? What do you think of that? Let's have a quick sip of my brew. Hope you've got a drink sorted. So, I've had a question. Let me have a look. Literally 10 minutes ago from a viewer. So, I'm going to answer that question right now. Let me just go into my notifications here. So it's from Sinew and Kelmo. Sinew, and he says, I've had a couple of bit of communications, but then he must have, I think we must be on different timelines. And he's asking, should it, no, it's not that one. Must be this one. Should I sell one of my midfielders to buy Di Maria, even if Di Maria doesn't start? Great news, mate. He starts. He starts. So, I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking yes. If Di Maria doesn't start, I'll be very differential. I haven't been waiting for him to come off the bench. But he does. So, let's move on from that straight away. He starts. He starts. Right, let's bring up the transfer section then. Let's have a look. So, Koundé starts. Hernandez starts. Happy days. Molina did start, didn't he? Where's the picture gone? There it is. Molina does start. Yes, he does. Now here, there's a differential. Possibly Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Lana's pretty solid. They are, aren't they, mate? This is going to be. This is like game of. I don't know. This is. I haven't looked forward to a game as much for quite some time, to be honest with you. Who do you think's going to win? Right, let's get that poll in. You're selling Enzo Fernandez for Di Maria, Shankly. Okay, mate, happy days. Why not? I think I'm going to bring Di Maria in, to be honest with you. I've got McAllister. And he did almost score in the last game as well. So maybe he is due, but Di Maria's done nothing this World Cup, has he? Let's be honest. So he'll be desperate to get a score. Let me turn. My little cheeky blow heater's coming on in the background, and yes, do me head in. So yeah, I think it's straight away, because my bench is all substituted out, everybody that was on there. So I'm thinking I am going to be bringing in Di Maria for McAllister. Absolutely. And then I've got a decision to make about Koundé. Do I stick with Koundé? But we'll come to that in a moment. Let's start off and have a little cheeky poll. We've seen the lineups now. Who do we think is going to win? Nice and simple, because that helps us maybe predict who we're going to be choosing in our teams, really. Let's have a look. Start a poll. Who wins today? Get your questions in, guys, if you've got any. I'll bring up some statage in a bit. Let's get this poll going first. Who wins today, France or Argentina? I can't vote, but if I did, regular viewers will know I would be voting for Argentina today. I think they're going to do it. I think Messi's just going to do it, basically. Yeah, no one's going to be able to stop him. Is it the biggest game of his life? It feels like it. He's had some big games, don't get me wrong, but this is the biggest game of Messi's life, isn't it? Right, let's get some stats up. Let's have a look and see who we want from these teams. Who do we want from these teams? Get your votes in, boys and girls. Let's see if Shankly, I'm sure he's right. Let's see if some of the stats support that. It's just a bit of a punt, I suppose, at this stage, isn't it? Go for Di Maria. He hasn't got any stats to show for the games so far. Let's have a look at France first, shall we? So, let's line these people up in terms of, because I don't know about you, but I don't think there's going to be any clean sheets today. I think it's going to be goals. So, I'm not personally looking for who's going to get the best clean sheet. I'm fully expecting my goalkeeper to have nothing at the end of the day. Yeah, it's almost. It might be better sticking with the guy who got 0 yesterday, because this game's got goals in it. You're going all out with 9 Argentina. While FPL says, who do you think is going to win today? Who did you vote for? Yeah, it's Argentina, isn't it? Happy days, mate. It could be absolutely the best thing to do. The only thing is, I think there is going to be goals, but I've used up my midfield yesterday because I thought that could be higher scoring. I'm sitting here now thinking, no, I wish I hadn't, but there we go. It is what it is. I got some points off him. So let's have a look at expected goals. Let's line it up there. Let's do a overall so far in the tournament, and then we'll have a look per 90 minutes. So, overall in the tournament so far, we've got Mbappe, Griezmann, Giroud, Dembele, Rabiot. So, there's your sort of forwards to be sort of targeting. If you're looking at France, mate, I bet, yeah, imagine. Yeah, now those are your forward sort of players to be going for. If you're going to be taking a punt, the third striker is still a debate. We're going to have that one in a moment. Do we go for Alvarez? Do we go for Giroud? Do we go for Griezmann? Do we go for Dembele? Do we go for... I don't think there's anybody in the Argentine squad other than those two up front. I think, yeah, the others are all midfielders, aren't they? So that is a debate. We'll have that one shortly. Let's just have a quick look at some of the stats. So, expected highest defender, Theo Hernandez. We know he scored in the last game as well. So I think he is first choice. And then when we're looking at midfielders, I think if you're going for a France midfielder, for me, at this moment in time, it's Adrien Rabiot. Due a goal? How many has he got so far? So goals per 90 minutes, so 0.23. Let's go with this. Let's look at actual so far in the tournament. We'll look at minutes as well. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Who might it be? Oh my gosh! Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Right, not too loud. Don't scream. So here's the scream. This is Sheila. So there's a few people watching now. Sheila is going to be starting her own FPL team for tomorrow, aren't you? Yeah, we're going to have a little show. So we're going to do a little cheeky children's show for FPL.
Hi.
So, right, I'm busy now. Go on, football's on. Unicorn's amazing. See you later.
I'm not done with my costume.
Okay, go on. Off you
I
go.
want to see you when I say goodbye.
Okay. So, yeah, sorry about that. Do apologise. But, yeah, this is life. Family life. Let me just have a quick look at this question here. Ozzy, how you doing, mate? I had Perisic captain with 10 points. That's doubled, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's doubled, mate. Do you think I should change? Yeah. Yeah, it's the World Cup final. It's the last game. You got to go for it, mate. But that's just my view. That's just my view. Anybody wants to, like, you know, have a different view in the comments, then please do. Please do. I think that's... Oh, Ricardo, same doubt. I think you got to go for it, mate. Yeah, why not? You've got Messi and Mbappe playing. Great choices. I'm on Ziyech, so that's my example. He's on 8 points. Yeah, 2 points less, if you like. But without... It doesn't even... And personally, yeah... It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Drake the Rapper's put £1 million on Argentina to win today. Hi, Penguin. How you doing, mate? Well, drinks are on him if it happens then. So that's my thought as well. I think... I mean, there's been a few dodgy decisions, hasn't there? Let's be honest in this World Cup. No, I'm not saying there's corruption involved. But if corruption was involved, I think it would favour Argentina. I do. But it's not involved, so it's not a debate. It's not a debate. The best team are going to win today. They're going to win today. Right, let's... Oh, wow. Get your votes in on this poll. It's very close. I'm going to close it in about 1 minute. It's hard to choose. Well, tell you what, mate. We're going to put it to a poll in a minute. Because I don't think there's any other choices other than Messi and Mbappe. So get your choices in the... chat now. If you think there's somebody else we should be captaining today, then put your choices in the chat and I'll finish this poll in about 10-15 seconds and then I'll start a new one for captaincy. Right, I'm going to close the vote now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so we have, let's go. So 19 votes. Argentina with 57% of the votes. France with 42% of the votes. So it is close. But there was a favourite. There's a favourite there. And it's not the smallest poll in the world. 19 votes. Let's be honest. Right. Let's start the captaincy poll. I don't know. Do you like me to tell you what my thoughts are? Or would you rather I kept them to myself? About these polls, because there's a part of me that thinks I want to say my thoughts, not just so I'm not like saying, yeah, I that's what I thought the poll afterwards, and you think I'm BSing you. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I've started saying it beforehand. But yeah, would you rather I kept my mouth shut for the poll? 2 transfers remain. I've got 3, mate. We're doing our work now. So captaincy. It appears nobody's suggesting anybody else for captaincy. So it's a straightforward Messi and Mbappe. Did you like my thumbnail, by the way? Both of them like this. Number 10s on the shirts. Loving that. Hope don't get caught. Right. There we go. The poll is up for captaincy. This one's interesting. I will let this one run probably for about 10 minutes because people do jump in, jump out, get as many opinions on this one as possible. Yeah, I'm not going to say who I'm thinking of. Right. Let's have a look. So we were just looking at some stats for France, weren't we? Let's see who's got loads of starts. So all started. Rabiot's had 4 starts as well. He's had 1 goal, 1 assist. Theo Hernandez, 1 goal, 2 assists. Olivier Giroud, 4 goals. So, interestingly, the strikers, as I remember now, yeah, Mbappe and Messi, both on 5 goals apiece. Giroud and Alvarez, both on 4 goals apiece. The Golden Boot is going to be won here today. So, this isn't just a competition for the final. This is a competition for the Golden Boot as well. And all 4 of them have got a chance there, haven't they? They've all got a chance. So yeah, those are some of the France stats. Let's have a look and see Argentina. Oh, let me just there. I could have clicked it there. So actuals. Let's do it in terms of expected goals because it does lie. Alvarez coming in second at 2.6. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll open another page. I'm sorry if it starts to jump a little bit, by the way. It does. I'm taking the computer to my brother's to see if he can give it a bit of love, a bit of a health check, because I bought a new processor for it and it was doing all right, and now it's starting to sort of drag a bit, which is very annoying because I haven't spent loads of money on it, but I've spent a bit of money on it. This is FB Ref, by the way. Links for these sites I do use are in the description below. Which one? I've got Argentina, so I want France. And we can just flip between the two pages and compare quite straightforwardly. Oh, he says. So we can see, and obviously this is, you know, how they've been doing. It's up to us to decide, are they taking this forward? Hello, Sheila. Thanks very much, Shankly, mate. Appreciate that. I shall tell her you've said that. Can't believe she's coming in a unicorn outfit. Honestly. 4.8, 3.7, 3.5. Oh, that's France. That's France again, isn't it? Argentina we're on. So Lionel Messi, similar expected goals and assists. This is. Let's get that straight. As Antoine Griezmann, I think Antoine Griezmann is quite a good shout, to be honest with you. He's had, what was it? Is it 3 or 4? He's had 4 assists yet to score. Memory's not the best. I'm getting on a bit. 3 assists. 3 assists yet to score, with an expected goals so far of 0.7, and he can score goals. I've said this before. I feel like I'm repeating myself a bit. I do apologise if that's the case. But maybe he's got a goal in him today. Rabiot. Expected goals 1. He's had 1 goal. He's had 1 assist. Dembele 2. But for me, I think, personally, let me know if you think it different. And I will go to the comments in a minute. I can see a few of them dropping in there. For me, it's Mbappe, it's Griezmann, it's Giroud. Defence, it's Hernandez. From France, we've done that. Sorry. For me, from Argentina, we're looking at Alvarez. Fernandez has gone. Di Maria, not very good. This is over the lot. Let's look per 90 minutes because we want to see how Di Maria compares to the lot to everybody else, don't we? So, it's a problem with it. You get these anomalies. Not starting. Alvarez has got the highest per 90 minutes, actually, at 0.66. I suppose he hasn't played every game, has he? So quite interesting to look. We'll go per 90 on the other one in a second as well. Lionel Messi, 0.63. That's making me lean toward, personally now, making me lean towards Alvarez up front, because I've got 3 transfers. Martinez. Now, interestingly, defender with the highest XG per 90 minutes, Tagliafico. So maybe he's one to bring in. Especially if you were thinking maybe you're bringing Acuna in. I mean, he could be substituted for Acuna. Clean sheet in the bag. We've had that this tournament, haven't we? What do you think to that? What do you think to that? And it's expected goals at 1. Look at that. If he gets a goal, 7 points for a defender. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Right, let's go and have a look at this poll then, because it's run for about, is that 10 minutes? Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? How many votes have we had on the poll? Right, if you haven't voted on the poll yet, if you haven't seen it, please do. It's the captaincy poll, and it's between Messi and Mbappe. So get your votes in now. I'll give it 30 more seconds to give you a chance to find it if you've never seen one before. And while you're doing that, I'll have a quick look at the questions. This is my team as it stands. Transfers coming up shortly. Captaincy will be going on shortly. Right. It's a hard choice. It is a hard choice, Ozzy, but you only live once, don't you, mate? I'm not a gambler, but this is like this is my gambling. It's my downfall sometimes in FPL, so don't just necessarily listen to me, mate. But yeah. Have you got money on it in a mini league, or is it just for pride? Because if it's just for pride, let's go for it, mate. If you've got money on it, might be a different question, to be fair. Ricardo, my worry is that this could be a very tight game. It could be, mate, but an early goal and that game will open up. And the crowd are going to be... The Argentina fans are definitely going to be up for it. They have been in full voice in this competition, haven't they? Right behind the team. This is part of the reason I think they're going to win it, to be honest with you. Because when you get that crowd behind you, you know, the atmosphere, it really does, I believe, it makes a hell of a difference. I've been in some atmospheres where maybe we shouldn't have won the game, but we did because of the atmosphere. Man United 2010 was it? 2011 semi-final, 2008, I can't remember. Anyway, Wembley semi-final, the atmosphere there was amazing, and a crazy one was against Blackburn of all teams. We got I think it was the keeper sent off early doors, and the crowd. It was a bad decision. It might have been Richard Wright. It was a bad decision anyway, and the crowd just it was almost like they responded, went right, we're behind you, and. Yeah, Blackburn didn't stand a chance. Great game that was. Nobody remembers it apart from me. But I loved the atmosphere. Anyway, I digress. What have we got? Oh, Shangri. Everyone will have a pretty similar lineups. I'm taking a risk for a differential. They will, mate. But I reckon there are a fair few zombie teams out there, to be honest with you. I reckon there's a fair few zombie teams. You know, I mean, I know FPL Twitter's nothing to go by fully. But there's a lot of people there that have abandoned it. So I'm not quite sure how many people are left playing, just due to the early glitches. By the way, you're all watching this, you're all still playing, obviously. Well done, stuck with it. And I've actually quite enjoyed it. I was saying yesterday, I like the involvement. I like this now before the game. What do? I can change my captain. If it wasn't for the glitches early doors, you know, it would have been absolutely boss. And I think there is actually some things we can take from here for FPL. I don't want to upset anybody because I know it's very precious. So yeah, I'm taking a risk for a differential. Griezmann for Mbappe. An offload Messi for Dembele. No way you're not, are you, mate? Fair dues, mate. You've got to be in it to win it. I think I can see them both scoring personally, but mate, you go for it. Happy days, lad. Hey, 2 transfers remain. Go for it, mate. Let's go on. Aussie. I think Messi's going to have 1 goal maximum, and this is 12 points, but is it really worth it? Well, we shall see. Keep Tchouameni and McAllister, or change to Rabiot and Di Maria. Yeah, that I would say, personally, change to Rabiot and Di Maria. Rabiot's involvement, if we look at France, so far in the tournament, let's go expected per 90 minutes. Let's hear Rabiot. There he is. 0.43. Tchouameni 0.25. So almost half the opportunities fall into that young man. He scored a great goal, but personally, I think that might be it. That's my thoughts. Anybody else, please do, you know, give a shout out. But I do like a punt. I do like a bit of a cheeky gamble and going for it. Great when it comes off. It's terrible when it doesn't. Giroud, right, I haven't ended this poll. I'm going to end the poll now. Let's have a look. What have we got? Captaincy poll, 25 votes. So not a bad turnout, actually, to be fair. Messi at 68% and Mbappe at 31%. So 2 polls we've had so far. If you've just joined and you've not seen, who wins today? This was 19 votes. 57% of people Argentina, 42% France. So captaincy, Messi 68%, Mbappe 31%. So out of our viewers, clear favourites Argentina today. Argentina. But people still back in France. Doesn't mean it's right, of course. But that is the general consensus. Tell us why. Leave it in the comments. Why do you think Argentina's going to win? For me, like I said before, I think the atmosphere and the crowd will push them on. Messi's biggest game of his career. Anybody else got any more sort of like specific information? Please do share. Suma Diaz going Di Maria. Yes, right. What's these questions? Let's have a transfer debate then. So let's have a look at some midfielders. So start a poll. So I think a lot of people are going with an Argentine midfielder. So let's go Argentine midfielder. These are going to be quick and fast because we can go through sort of like each section if you like. Defence, forward, midfielder. In fact, let's start in defence. Argentine defender. So we've got Molina, Tagliafico. Let's have a look. Now, if I make a spelling mistake on here, I do apologise. Am I that worried? No, afraid not. Otamendi. And who's the other one? Romero, of course. So, literally going to run this for 2 minutes, guys. So, get your votes in. Argentine defender. Go, 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 go. I'll go and have a look at the comments whilst that's running. So, Aussie, I have another doubt. I have Giroud now, but is it worth it to take -3 points for transferring Alvarez? I've not taken any hits. Wait, there's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Who is it? Oh, Sheila, I'm doing my stream for you. What is it? Come on. Over here. Right, Sheila, we've got a question here. Okay. Should we choose Giroud or Alvarez? Choose one. A or B?
Which is A?
Giroud. B for Alvarez.
A.
Hey, lovely. Thank you very much. See you later. I love you. Go on. Come on. Leave me. Honestly, does Mummy know you're out here? No. So please go and tell her. Put me with her. Sorry. That's the first time this has happened. But she's getting excited because we're doing our own FPL show, like I was saying. Where was I? That's thrown me. Where was I? If I've missed any messages, I do apologise, by the way. I have another doubt. I have Giroud now, but is it worth it to take a -3 points for transferring Alvarez? Well, it's only 5 points per goal up top. Is it 5 or 4? Yeah, 5 points per goal up top. No, I don't think so. Would be my gut feeling, but please, somebody else. Don't like. This is just my opinion, Aussie. I don't think so. But I've taken no hits in this competition, which, by the way, is very unlike me. But I've also got, like, and I know it's not FPL, I've also got, like, a rank of 15k at the minute. So, how's everybody else's rank looking, by the way? Who's got the highest rank on the stream? Come and give us some advice where we need it. So, no, I wouldn't do that. Ricardo, not worth it at all, in my opinion. I also have Giroud, and we'll keep it. Okay, so there we go. There's another opinion. Brilliant. Ricardo, yes, I have money on it. What was the question again from before? Perisic captain. You've got money on it. So in the comments, guys, should he switch? Should Ricardo switch from Perisic captain for Messi or Mbappe? He's got money on it. Are you behind or are you ahead? I think that's key. I think if you're behind, yeah, you go. Yes, you go for it. You switch. If you're not behind and you're trying to maintain that league position, then you stick with it, mate. You stick with it because you've got points in the bank. That would be my first thoughts. Let me scroll down the messages again. Should I transfer Acuna with Tagliafico or Koundé? Well, we are currently got a bit of a poll on the go for Argentine defenders between Molina, Tagliafico, Otamendi and Romero. And I'm going to end this poll now. 19 votes in. I said it's just going to be a couple of moments. I will get back to the messages in a moment. And it's Molina at the top, 84%. Otamendi, 10%. Tagliafico at 5%. And then Romero at 0%. That's interesting. That's interesting. I say what that's interesting because just looking at the Argentine expected, non-penalty expected goals and expected assisted goals, Tagliafico is at 0.47. Expected goals 1. So he's done something quite right, hasn't he? That's overall. But per 90 minutes, you know, he's looking like he's taking shots. Has it got shots on here? Or was it all just this? I'm not going to start moving it around now. But actually hasn't had any goals or assists. But where does Molina come in this? Look, Molina's right down here. There's Molina. Let's highlight him. .15, and he has scored. That's per 90. 0.8 overall, and he has had a goal in this tournament already. So, is he going to get another one? Possibly. Possibly. Let me have a look. Right, next poll. Argentine mid. How long have we got? Half past. I think I'm going to go and do my transfer in a second. I am going to bring in Tagliafico based on this statage. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, Argentine mid. Remember, let's do it for me. It's just quicker. So, DePaul. I'd really like him just because his name's Paul, to be honest with you. Fernandez. I think it's got to be Di Maria or McAllister, isn't it? Depending on what your sort of like state of your squad is, what you need to transfer. But I think it's between those two for me personally. And I think I'm bringing in this last man that I'm typing in here, Angel Di Maria. Right, hit the poll, boys, girls. Oh, better press the button. There we go. There we go. Right, sipping me brew. Take a breath for a sec. Oh, can you tell I'm excited? I'm looking forward to it. The ADHD ain't kicking off, honest. Right. 1K rank top 1000, Sashin. Well done, mate. Come and join the FPL League. The link is right at the top of these comments or in the description below. Yeah, if you haven't joined it, that'd be great. That'd be great. All of you. This carries on. Starts again tomorrow. Just with a different, slightly different thumbnail. Different players. No more Messi. No more Mbappe on them. Where was I up to on the move? Aussie, cute. She is, isn't she, mate? She is. See who she takes after. Griezmann, good shout. Yes, he has. He is a good shout. I think I'll change two. Ricardo saying to Aussie, you think you're going to change captain? Yeah, right. I'm going to go and do some stuff on my team. Just because everyone's going to be on it right now. I am going to change my captain to Mbappe. You only get one more shot at this. So confirm. Happy days. And I am going to take out, I've got Molina, I've got Hernandez. I'm going to take Koundé out. I'm going to take Koundé out. For Tagliafico, because I think Argentine have a better chance of winning. And he's a fullback. And he may get taken off early. That's my reasoning. I might be crazy. But he might get subbed early for Acuna, in which case, with a clean sheet. So I'm doing that one as well. Confirmed. So that's it. 2 transfers done. No, sorry, captaincy done. Leave this one open now. How's this poll looking? Going to end it very shortly. Oh, please do vote, guys, because second place is neck and neck. So any people with Argentine midfielders might want to choose the second midfielder. It'd be great to get your thoughts on board. Great to get your thoughts. A couple more questions. Should I transfer Acuna with Tagliafico or Koundé? Well, as you can see, my choice, Cheno. Thanks for joining the stream. Not recognised your name from before. Well, welcome to the channel. Tagliafico. And I've just took Koundé out of my team. So that one answers that, I think. Captain. I'm reading the same stuff here. Pen taker. To Messi, right? Yeah, I've gone to Messi. Definitely. All the way, mate. This is his game as far as I'm concerned. Right, let's end this poll. So we've got Di Maria, I think unsurprisingly, 56% coming in second. This one surprised me actually. Enzo Fernandez. Third, I put Di Maria in twice. What a divvy. What a divvy. Ah. I'm assuming people have seen Di Maria at the top and not looked down further, and that is the choice. Oh, I've not got McAllister in it. Oh, man. Yeah, Sausage just said that. Sorry, mate. Right, I'll do it again, but literally for a minute. Sorry, everyone. Don't leave me behind. It's live. Di Maria. I'm going to leave the poll out of the vote. Just because he didn't make the top 4. So Di Maria. That's chatting and typing at the same time. Oh, to put Di Maria at the top now. There we go. Right. ARG mid. Di Maria. By the way, while you wait, hit the like button. That'd be lovely. Stick them little cheeky thumbs up. Di Maria. Enzo. And McAllister. Sexy Lexi. Just going to call him McAllister. There we go. Right. That poll is now live. So go and hit that one, please. Helping each other out as we go. I think I am actually going to go McAllister to Di Maria. And I'll just let this vote come to a close very quickly. Giroud to Alvarez. I'm going to do a forward one in a moment, but I think that is going to be my final transfer here, to be honest with you. I do. But yeah, I'm going to do the poll. I'm going to do them as we go, but that is, I think, going to be my final transfers. No hits involved for me for those. I wouldn't do it for a hit. We've had that conversation already. Just give another 30 seconds on this poll because we've already done it already, and then we'll go into France because people are obviously having France players as well. I mean, I suppose there's an option of Rabiot in midfield as well. I'll do the France one, and then we'll have a poll between basically the best France and the best Argentina, most voted for both. Which at this moment in time, I'm going to end the poll because it's clear. End the poll. Yeah, 10 votes in there. Di Maria, 8 of them. Enzo, 20% of them. And McAllister, 0%. So Di Maria is the favourite. So I'm not going to do the transfer just yet. Let's go and have a look at the France defenders. Sorry, wrong wall. There we go. France. And let's get those into a poll. Who do we have from France? For me, it's Theo Hernandez, isn't it? Okay. It's got to be Theo Hernandez. I'm just going to do second choice because I think everybody's going Theo Hernandez, aren't they? Oh, let's just put him in and we'll use this. We'll use the first second. No. French second defender. Pointless not putting Hernandez in after he scored. So Varane, upper, how do you spell it? Upper Meccano, upper Meccano. What time are we on? 2:38. And Koundé. Again, quick 2 minutes. Okay, that's the community. French second defender. Sinuan Calamo, welcome to the conversation, my friend. Enzo or Rabiot or Di Maria? Well, I'd say, based on our last poll, it's not Enzo, because Di Maria is streets ahead of him. I'm going to do my very next poll. I'm going to do, it's not going to be too many, is it? I'm going to do that poll next. I'm going to end this one very shortly for the second defender for France, if anybody's interested in that. It's actually quite, yeah. 10 seconds, I'll end the poll. Second defender for France, because I don't think anybody's not going with Theo Hernandez, are they? Boom, 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 boom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, late. So, Koundé, 66%, Varane, 33%, Upamecano, 0%. Sorry, mate. Back in the team. Nobody likes the thought of him. Right, this is the one then, I think. This is the most important one for midfield. And then we'll do the forwards between cross countries. So, best mid. And while it's running, I'll go and have a look at some stats and compare these two. So, Rabiot or Di Maria. I'd say my first thoughts are Rabiot's more of a goal threat, Di Maria's more of an assist threat. But we think, according to the votes here, and my personal opinion, Argentina are going to win this. Right, let's have a comparing of the two players. Let's go into scorecard. On the comparison matrix there. Again, if you like this, guys, if you've not seen it before, link is, well, you have a guess. It's in the description. Rabiot. Excuse me. Forgot I was right by the mic there. Rabiot and Di Maria. By the way, I had an hour's sleep last night. Probably why I'm so quite excitable today, shall we say. Kids, bloody elves, man. 5 o'clock this morning and I just didn't get to sleep till late. So, Angel Di Maria, there we go. Right, let's have a look at some of these. Let's edit the stats, bring in some attack stats. So we want goals, yes we do. Conversion rate, attempts, this is what we want this as well. Shots on target, shot accuracy. Penalties will be an interesting one if they've been taking any penalties. And then passes, there's assists in there, assists. Chances created. Yeah, I think that's, oh, crosses attempted maybe. Successful crosses and corners. Let's go with that. Right, let's have a look then. See what we've got. So let's go for... Well, this is in their Serie A team, so for the season. So, well, Angel Di Maria hasn't played as many games. Hasn't played as many. So goals, 3 goals from Rabiot, 1 from Di Maria. Conversion rate, 30%. Who's got a better chance at shot accuracy, 80%. 20% for Di Maria. Hence why I said I thought the goals would be coming from Rabiot. Don't forget, 7 points for a goal for the midfielder as well. Shots on target, 8. 1 for Di Maria. I'm almost tempted to go Rabiot here. This is actually more games. Don't forget that. So he's played probably 50% more games. Assists, 2 and 1. Chances created, 10. Passes completed, 373. Right, he's not played many minutes, has he? That's the problem. How's he done in the Champions League? Is that a better comparison? Sort of same amount of games. 5 games, 3 games. But up against good. So the goals. Rabiot again with the goals. Assists. Di Maria with the assists in the Champions League. I'm interested to see how this goes, and I think it's. But then you've got to suppose take into consideration who's going to win the game. Who's going to win the game? This is what they've done. It's about what they're going to do today and what they're going to have the capacity to do today. And I do sometimes get caught up in that. So I may well just go with the poll on this one, because I was going to go Di Maria at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the day. Any other stats anybody wants to see on this, do let me know. Seeing who the best captain for today, we had an earlier poll, mate, and it was 67%. Just scroll up. Basically, people thought Argentina 57% were going to win today. France 42%. Captaincy Messi 68%. Mbappe 31%. So as you can see straight away, like Argentina are the clear sort of favourites amongst the community. I like that. Sounds good. Di Maria streets ahead of his players as well in his team. Second French defender Koundé. These are the polls I've had up so far. And we're still running now. How many votes have we got? There's 21 votes so far. There is a clear. If you want to get your votes in now, I'm going to close it in about 20 seconds because I'm going to go and do the forwards. We're getting a bit closer to kick-off. 15 minutes to go. And we've just got the forwards to go for a cheeky poll. And get your names in who you want in that poll. For me, it's going to be Alvarez, Giroud, Griezmann, Dembele. You tell me. You tell me. Right, let's end this poll then. 23. Thank you very much to everybody who is voting. I really appreciate it. Helps you, hopefully helps me. Teamwork makes the dream work. Best midfielder, Di Maria, 73% of the votes. Rabiot, 26% of the votes. Wow, when we look at some of the stats, have we got the actual World Cup here? Let's have a look. Let's have a look for Argentina, how they've done in qualifiers, actually. The World Cup is probably... Di Maria's played 4 games, has he? He's been coming on as sub, hasn't he, I suppose. Rabiot's only scored once, though, in 5 games in this World Cup. That's interesting. No goals here. 1 assist apiece. Di Maria's 7% chances created, though. 7 chances created. More than Rabiot. Don't need to when you got Mbappe on the left, do you? I suppose you don't need that. Successful crosses and corners, Di Maria. So that's this World Cup so far. Interesting. See, I was on Di Maria, then I've gone to Rabiot, and now I'm back on Di Maria based on the World Cup. Shot accuracy, 100%. Shots on target, 2. 3 shots on target here. Shot accuracy, 50. So he's had 6 shots, Rabiot, though. But his conversion rate, 16%. I think I'm just going to go for the team that... personally, I'm going to go and do this now. I'm going to go and do my midfielder. I think I'm just going to go for the team I think that's going to win. I've got 3 France. Oh no, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go Alvarez up top. I think I'm going to go Alvarez up top. Oh, I don't know. I don't know now. I'm going to leave it for a second. I'm not going to make a hasty decision. Right, let's have the forward line poll then. You don't know who to captain, Joshua. Just go Messi. Sorry if you get it wrong, mate. Or Mbappe. Or flip a coin, mate. Yeah, nobody really knows, do they? You're right, Ricardo. You're right. We don't. Who to sell, Enzo or Rabiot? I'd say Enzo. Your choice, though, mate. Don't be like, you know, spamming me like if I get it wrong. Right, start a poll. Forward, best. Third forward. And we've got Giroud, who's currently in my team. I still don't know what to do with my midfielder here. Giroud and Alvarez. Alvarez, I put a 88. Add option. What's his name? Griezmann. Again, don't worry about the spelling. How long have we got till kick off? Keep me post. 12 minutes. Griezmann. Add option. Dembele. That's 3 France, but there's nobody else for... That's it. That's got to be it then, yeah. There's nobody else, is there, for Argentina up front, apart from Messi, and he's obviously first choice. There we go. Right, get your votes in, guys. 2-3 minutes. I'll stick with Messi. Yeah, I think if you've been on Messi already, I just think that the hurt when he scores will just be way too much, mate. Way too much. Now, I think this is probably one of the most key positions to be voting for. So, once you put your vote in, stick your comment in below. Why? Yeah? If it's just a gut feeling, stick that in. Let me know. Let me know. Now, just to let you know, I am going to be coming on the stream and literally at the end because league members, just going to have a look at the league. As you can see, this is the Who Really Loves It World Cup style. Quite happy to have made, there's 22 players. Quite happy to have made, I'm currently in 4th position, but it's very close here, and there's no guarantee I'm going to end up there at the end of the game either. But right at the very top, look at it. 5 points between 3rd and top. So I want to be in literally, final whistle goes, bang, we're going to stream. Yeah, if I'm not on within 2 minutes, then my name's not Paul Livesey. It is Paul Livesey. So yeah, so that one's interesting. But also, in my cheeky little private league, my good friend Evie, who is going to be contributing to the channel in future, doing a weekly differential punt. He loves a gamble, like the odd £1 or 2 here, but he does like to go for the differential punts quite regularly. So he's going to be contributing. He's not going to be putting one in his team every week, but he's going to be contributing one to the channel each week. Which I found that'd be really interesting. So let's go back to my leagues. So in that league, which is Welsh Warriors, I'm a Welsh boy, got it about my team, not staying in it. There's 3 points between me and Evie, who is at Qatar Dragons. So he's coming on the stream afterwards as well. So yes, straight after the, I'm supposed to be probably going to make tea or whatever for the fan, but it's World Cup final and football wins. I hope she's not watching. Have a sip of me brew. Quite a few people on now. Get your votes in for the 3rd striker. 44 people. Lovely to have you all on board. Please do subscribe. Please join the FPL League as well. More people, the better. You know, the data I share, like what's been going on with teams, because we've got, you know, fancy Premier tools and things like that, which can analyse, you know, who we're owning, ownership, things like that, etc., etc. But that, like I say, starts tomorrow. So here's my team. I still don't know whether to bring in. I'm going to bring Di Maria in. He's got to do it, hasn't he? I'm just going to have Hernandez and Mbappe for France. Am I? Oh, I don't know what to do now. What did the poll say? 73% Di Maria, 26% Rabiot. Going to look at the stats again. What stats am I missing? What else can I be looking at? Shots on target, penalty. None of them have taken penalties. 1 assist each. More chances created. 1 goal from Rabiot. 2 shots on target, but only 3 shots on target for Rabiot, so it's not like a load more. But only played 226 minutes, so you'd probably say the shots on target are equal. Chances created are more. I'm going to go for Di Maria. I'm going to go for Di Maria. He was my gut feeling if he was to be available. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I've got money in the bank. I've got 4.5 million burning a hole in the bank. Where is it? Let's just type it in. No, we're going to take the other person out first. Transfer. Add. Confirm. That's that one done. And now it's just the forward. And I think my league is the Who Really Loves It League, Colin. The link is in the top of this chat. PDVLBM, I think, is the code. And there is a link in the description as well, mate. So, yeah, come and join us, lad. Lovely to have you on board. You just changed your captain to Mbappe. Let's pray. This one's for you, Ricardo. Dear Lord, please may Mbappe return for Ricardo. But also, please may Messi return for me. Thank you. All right. Oh, this poll. There's a clear favourite at this moment in time. It's close though. It's very close. Let's go and have a look at me mate Evie's, because that's close. I'm 3 points in front. I think he had Alvarez. He was talking about captain, and I know he's captained Mbappe, so we've got that sort of like see off today as well. Sorry to get a bit personal here on this one, but just for one moment, carry on voting. Okay, looks like we've got a clear winner here. 29 votes, 42 people online. So if you haven't voted yet, then if you wouldn't mind, that would be lovely. Help us all out. That'd be great. And I'm going to end it literally 30 seconds. Just have a look at Qatar Dragons. Alvarez up top. Otamendi, different defender there. We've both got Hernandez. He's got Lloris in goals. We've got different goalkeepers. He's got McAllister. Obviously, he's got his own transfers today as well. So I don't know how his team's going to be lining up moving forward. But I do know he had 9 players last week. So I'm assuming this is his team overall. And he's done this before the game week started. And he's made no transfers during the game. So I've got a different player there. Both got the same. They're different captain. Rabiot, he's got Rabiot in midfield, whereas I've got Di Maria, Otamendi. It's going to be an interesting one between me and Mr. Evie. So I'm not going to make my decision, mate. Makes it a bit more interesting. But I do think they're going to win. But I have only got. Oh, it's my team. That's Evie's. Right, I'm going to calm down for a sec. How long have we got? 5 minutes exactly. Now's the time. Right, I'm going to end the poll, guys. 10 seconds. If you haven't voted, now's the chance. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Thank you for the people who've liked the video. I do appreciate that very much so. And we've got some new people on today as well. Rasmus, you've been on before, I do believe. -2 points, Mayer to Di Maria. Yeah. Do you mean -3 like a hit? No, there's no point. He's locked, mate. Unless you've got a substitute on your bench to swap him over. He's locked, isn't he? He won't be in for your game. He won't be able to play anyway. So, because he played yesterday. I don't know what to do now. Do I bring in Giroud? Do I stick with Giroud? Or go Alvarez? Alvarez hauled in the last game. Is he going to get back-to-back hauls? Is he going to get back-to-back hauls? These things are tough. It's going to be a tight game. I think I might stick with Giroud, actually. And I was going Alvarez all the way. But I also think it'll be a bit of fun, me against Evie. Be a bit of fun. Quite enjoying myself here. 2 goals last game. None in the game before that. 1 in the game before that. 1 in the game before that. 3 goals up against Croatia, who did have a good defence going into that game as well. France are a different beast though, aren't they? France are a different beast. Lineups, just in case you're interested. What have I got? 2 minutes. Here's the lineups in case you've not seen it. I'm sure you have by now. Giroud as the focal point, header of the ball. Dembele and Mbappe crossing to him. Alvarez, little players all on the feet, but he is going to be the focal point of the tackle. He has got Messi feeding him, who I think is going to have the game of his life. He's going to have the game of his life and he's going to be supplied. And actually, he's very clinical, isn't he? I'll go for Alvarez. No, I'm sticking with Giroud. What are we on? 14.58. Is this Giroud's last game? It is, isn't it? How old is he? 34, 35. I think I'm going to stick with Giroud. I think I'm going to stick with the community at 54%. Yes, that's it. I'm sticking with Giroud. The decision has been made. Too many changes sometimes. I've changed a few players already. I've changed Tagliafico today. I brought him in due to his XG, XAG, etc. And he did play well in the last game as well. That's there. I brought in Di Maria for McAllister. And yeah, I think I'm going to exit the game with one transfer intact. Right, guys. Any more comments there for me to share, to go through? No, listen. Go and enjoy the final. Like I say, I will be back straight after the final whistle, within a couple of minutes. All right, I'll probably just use the same. Probably just change the words. I'll have the same pictures on it on me thing. I'll do that. I'll set it up at half time actually. All right, then, guys. Enjoy the match. Can't wait. See you later, guys.